we are here. We're here picketing on behalf of the World Entertainment Shows. What can you say, and the Writers Guild, what can you say about why you are here picketing today and why this strike is important?
When I started, let me back up and say, in 2007, when we were on strike last time, I was a co-producer in my second season on Friday Night Lights. I was a young writer. We had, very significant issues at that time. It's really interesting to be going through this now, where I'm a showrunner and I've been doing this 17 years longer. The issues to me are incredibly important. Well, look, I'm in network television. It's not as pointed as it is in streaming, but I'm here for basically the younger writers, the people down below, because we got to give them the chance, to make a living, and it's not fair. And I think about what they're dealing with now versus what I was dealing with back then, and something needs to change. And I think now is the time, and the fact that, we've got all these people out here and nobody has relented after, I don't even know what day are we on? Day 60?
I think it's close to day 80 at this point.
80. So, but that's why I'm here, because the thing that explained it, I think that helped explain it to my family the most over the 4th of July is, if you write a play, you keep the copyright. If you write a book, you keep the copyright. If you do television or film, it's a work for hire, you don't own the copyright, and the compensation for that is residual, and they're not paying enough. So it's going to take something like this to get them to come to the table, I think. And we're not going to stop until they do come back to the table.
One of the interesting things that I think maybe the fans aren't as aware of is the room size, because in a lot of writers' rooms, for a show like the FBI's, I imagine you've got the entire staff there for the majority of production. What can you say about the importance of being able to have writers there who are there for the entire production of the show?
Absolutely, it's critical to success to have a group that you know and work with, and that can be there. In our case, for 22 episodes, you develop a rhythm and you develop an understanding, and it gets better. And so when you're doing these smaller rooms and these people are being brought in and saying you've got X amount of weeks to deliver X amount of scripts, it's just not tenable for the writers, and I think it makes for a poorer product, quite honestly. So I love the fact, I think it's important. Those mini rooms are a big deal. I can't imagine having to do too many rooms on 2 shows in the course of the year. It just seems so anathema to me.